Hey, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play Survival 1.18, yada yada, etc., etc. Listen to this nice ambiance we got going on in the rain. The chilly, cloudy day. Nice and cozy here, surrounded by flowers. Furnaces in the back. Keeping the room warm and toasty. Yeah. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? I am doing super well myself today. This is actually the day after I built the Nether portal. I just can't wait to go to the Nether. I'm pretty excited to go there and get some of the materials that I need for finishing up farms and stuff, specifically redstone materials and potion stuff. So yeah, today I've got a this is early morning, so you got some morning voice going on from Crymo. It's cloudy here by the beach today. Had a little rain this morning too. Opened my window up. It's not cold here like it is in places with real weather, but I got a cup of what do I have today? Sweet and spicy tea. It's really good. I don't normally drink a lot of tea, but when I find a couple good ones, I'll hang on to them and have them once in a while, especially if I drink tea. Usually it's always decaffeinated because I have coffee in the morning anyway. So yeah, this is looking cool. Looking nice. It's a nice day today. So what are the things we want to go to the Nether for? And I want to make sure I'm kind of geared up appropriately. I've got my golden hat, my shining halo of protection. I don't know, I got this off a zombie or a skeleton, I think. I've got some building blocks to bring into the Nether, some scaffolding. I got some food. Oh, I don't want to bring these tools. This is not good. So I have a couple chests. One to bring in. This is stuff I want to bring into the Nether and leave in the Nether. As a sort of a whatever. You die in the Nether, get some food. I'm not gearing up to do a full exploration of the Nether today. We want just a few things. Hello, boat. All right. Apparently I got the vine farm growing inside this tunnel. That's fine. All right. So today specifically our shopping list consists of, first and foremost, quartz. Second foremost, soul sand. Third, blaze rods. Magma cream, if we can find it. Nether wart would be great. And as a bonus, glowstone, ender pearls, some warped wood, warped nylium? I don't know if it's warped nylium. I can't remember what that block is called. Anyway, those are kind of probably not likely. Who knows what biomes we'll find in here. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we want to drop a chest here, I guess, for now. All right, so inside this chest, we are going to put things we don't want to bring with us. You know what? I'm going to go back and grab... I have one extra bundle that I should bring to the Nether. All right, I have a bundle, I think, right there. Yes, I do. One extra bundle, we'll take that, because that actually might prove fairly helpful. I haven't slaughtered any more rabbits lately, so they're fast, hard to kill sometimes. For me, I think we're ready to go. Who knows? Most likely outcome from this is I'm going to die, probably. Oh yeah, I'm using the Vanilla Tweaks sound lowering or whatever, and boy, it really does make the Nether portals very quiet, almost too quiet. I might alter that OGG file, .ogg file, and make it a little louder, because we could hear it, especially since I put it way out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's see where we end up. Oh, wow. I was actually hoping we might end up in this biome. This or Soul Sand Valley is what I was kind of hoping for. This might be the best possible... Oh, is there any lava coming down towards us? I just noticed that lava dripping being activated. Oh, I should turn off I have shaders on, but it's just the lightweight ones. So, oh, let's not look at an Enderman. Although I do want Ender Pearls, but I'm not ready. Oh, this is cool. For now, just make it a little bit. I didn't bring any door or anything. Like this. Now I could look at the Enderman and we could squash him, I think. That was a waste of blocks right there. There we go. Okay. Oh, buddy. All right. Good use for diorite, huh? I just had some extra stacks of it. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Huh. Toggle shaders off. Put them on. It literally makes it a little brighter. So maybe we'll just leave it on. Okay. Let's see if I can come on over here and say hello. Let's see if we can get an ender pearl. Oh, maybe I did something wrong here, because now I don't know when he's going to appear or if he's going to appear. Can this come up? Okay, we do need silk touch for that. Okay, so the first thing I want to not forget is that I did say I was going to put a chest down here and everything. So let's drop this in it and this in it. We'll drop all these things into it just for future safekeeping, just in case you get, I get killed here or whatever, or lose items, etc., etc. Okay, so that Enderman I think is gone. I hope he's going to appear at the worst possible time. I'm sure of it. But this is pretty epic that because I don't think other mobs spawn here. I think only Endermen spawn in this warped forest. So it's, I think, the safest biome that you can end up in. I think this is it. Well, we can pull down some of these trees and all this stuff at some point. Since it's right inside the nether portal, we can come here whenever we want. Let's take a screen snap of this guy right here, so we know what I'm looking at here for coordinates for getting back to it. Okay, so got these floating islands out here. I need to find a soul sand valley. I absolutely need to find soul sand and grab quartz. Quartz can be found here. I can pillar up, but I must find a soul sand valley because we need to make elevators. It's kind of weird showing up in this in this type of biome as a spawn. Like, it's so quiet. There's no pigmen. It's pretty cool. It's very peaceful. Until the Enderman kind of comes out and enraged. All right, well, on my journey here through the Nether, first off, we're facing east, so I don't know. I'm going to pick a direction. We're going to head south. So in the Nether, I need to rearrange my toolbar a little bit because I'm used to switching from a building bar to this bar. I'm trying to train myself how to do that for overworld building. But in the Nether, we need to have a block on the bar so we can throw it down for lava. Right, so let me just get a stack of this stuff so I can use it for bridging, save some of my other materials, and, see if we can run anything. Anyway, I wanted to bring up a show that I watched, that I got into, and all you Grandma veterans know that I like D&D and that sort of stuff, and I think even back when I was streaming with you guys, I remember Commodore and Commodore 64 and Lady of the Full Moon. I miss Lady. I wonder what she's up to. Oh, she's doing good. That was a strange noise. There's some weird stuff going on in here, boy. I tell you that. Anyway, they were huge fans of the show Critical Role. And I was always sort of like, I can't watch Critical Role. And I really couldn't. I couldn't sit and watch 4 hours of other people playing Dungeons and Dragons. I just couldn't get, I want those vines. Yes, we do. I didn't see many of those vines in the forest. Can I mine this and will it drop the whole plant? All the parts? It does. That's pretty cool. I'll grab those. Perfect. I want to put them in the nether portal. All right, so anyway, back to Critical Role and D&D and the fact that I like D&D and I really want to play it and I paint miniatures for it. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to maybe show you guys on screen here. My miniature painting hobby, which is my other hobby that I'm pretty interested in, as well as Minecraft. My project for 2021, maybe we'll do this with the Silk Touch. We'll take it back home. That way we'll save some space. That'll be good. Yeah, my project last year was I wanted to paint up some miniatures, a miniature for each one of my brothers and sisters, and my mom and a couple. You know, they're my sister, two sisters-in-law, and a brother-in-law, and a couple of my. And one niece and one nephew, because they're of a certain age. So the rest of my nieces and nephews are pretty young. But my one niece and nephew are over the age of 16. And so I basically painted up 12 miniatures, one for each of them. And what I did was none of them played Dungeons and Dragons except for my niece. And but they all like, sort of fantasy. They're all fans of Lord of the Rings and that sort of stuff. And so I kind of like obliquely tried to ask throughout the year what people's favorite what their favorite colors were, and if they were going to be. I kind of phrased questions like, "Hey, if you're going to be in, if you're playing a game, or if you were in the Lord of the Rings books, what kind of character would you like?" Basically, trying to determine like, would they like to cast spells or use a sword, so I could kind of choose miniatures accordingly, and so that's kind of what I asked, and these are the miniatures that I painted for them. And I actually put magnets in the bases of the miniatures, and then I got these glass dome, little glass dome display. I don't know what they're called, like bell jar displays or something. And in order to ship them out, because everybody lives in a different state, and I was pretty paranoid about miniatures breaking, of which 2 of them actually did break a little bit in transit, but since I went on vacation throughout Christmas, I was able to repair them on site. And they went over really well. I think everybody really enjoyed them, and at least they said they did. And they were able to display them easily because I put the magnets in the bases of the miniature and then some pieces of steel into the actual wooden base of the bell jar display. And they were able just to take the miniature and just pop it right on there. And then that way it doesn't move on that base in case they have to, travel or move or pack stuff up at some point. Did I lose my tunnel already? There it is. Is that it? No. Where did I come from? Anyway, so yeah, those are the miniatures, and then I took a group shot, so they could see everybody's miniature in a row, and then whatever. Anyway, so I like D&D, and I never get to play it, but check this out as far as miniatures go. Another project I did, which is only sort of barely half finished, but it was just constructing all these miniature building kits I got that are sold from a place in England, and they're really cool miniature buildings. I mean, this is pretty cool. This is just a quick video I did to show my relatives with my iPhone that I kind of stitched together. But all those buildings need to be painted at some point. They're so nice looking, and as far as they're laser cut MDF, and they can be painted. So I would eventually like to paint them up, but they're very playable, I think, on a table in a game. This thing just goes on forever, right? Like this. I'm terrible at finding my way through the Nether, so I tend to want to just mine straight through blocks. Yeah, so I like D&D, whatever. So I'm so slow on the draw. I'm not used to doing this. I'm so out of practice. Oh my goodness. I don't plan to spend too much time in the Nether, actually. I don't think I want to make like Nether bases and all sorts of things. I really don't. I don't know. I think I want to get into like overworld travel and stuff, and without having to come into the Nether for stuff. I don't know. I was just kind of burned out on the whole like making Nether tunnels and trying to decorate them. They're so long and anyway, whatever. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, so back to D&D. Yes, I didn't want to sit down and watch long playthroughs of a game that I wanted to play, but I don't find any really interest. I was like, yeah, I couldn't. I tried a couple of times, threw it on and whatever, and I was like, no. After a few minutes, I was like, I just can't really do this. But then something happened to me at the beginning of last year, basically on the Christmas of 2020, and sort of an emotional, huge, terrible emotional event that happened, and I was basically, I don't know, I've been going through a lot with that whole sort of thing, whatever, but people go through stuff, it's fine. And one of the things I was doing was I couldn't find any motivation to do stuff. I was sitting around a lot and just not doing stuff. I don't know, I put on Critical Role. They were just ending their season 2 of Critical Role, which is Vox Machina. No, that's the first one. That's season 1. Mighty Nine. The Mighty Nine is campaign 2 of Critical Role, and campaign 2 ran for like 2.5 years or 3 years, and each episode, which came out weekly, is like 3.5 to 4.5 hours long. But it consists of all these. The cast is all these highly. Like really high level voice actors, like top of the top voice actors. Voice actors you would recognize from video games you've either played or animations, anime voiceover, whatever. It's all voiceover artists, right? And Matt Mercer, the DM, has been playing D&D for so long, and he's super, super good at it, at being a dungeon master. He's really good. But the actors are really good, and 2 of the actresses are from the Last of Us game series, and in fact, I think one of the actresses is like basically the Oscar-winning equivalent. Like she's won basically BAFTA awards or something, or basically the voiceover actor versions of Oscars. Her name is Laura Bailey, and she played. She was in Last of Us 2. She played Abby? She played Abby. And I didn't even realize that when I started watching Critical Role. I didn't realize she had played Abby. And of course, the other actress, what is her name? Ashley Johnson. Ashley Johnson, who played Ellie in both The Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2. And The Last of Us is a game series we can talk about one time on one of these streams. Probably it's in my top 2 video game series as far as story goes, because I'm not really into video game story, but certain games such as Last of Us and BioShock, I think the stories are equivalent in quality to anything in cinema. Anyway, so Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey are part of the cast of Critical Role. There's other actors in it. They're all really great. They're super fun to watch. But yeah, so I started watching episode 1 of season 2. I tried episode 1 of season 1 first, and I just couldn't. They had just started that, right? That was when they had just started the series, and the audio quality is pretty terrible, and it's just, it's very, very low budget and whatever, and I just couldn't quite get into it. And when I checked on season 2, I was like, oh no, they have a full set built and everything. And season 3 that's going on right now, I mean, they literally hired professional amusement park designers to help design the actual set that they use for D&D. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty, they really love what they do, and they have the funds to be able to really make it a commercial sort of success. But anyway, so yeah, what I basically was doing with Critical Role, because these episodes are so long and it's not necessarily visually stimulating, like it's hard, like I can never sit down and just watch a 4-hour stream all the way through. But I pause, I watch like a half hour here or an hour here or whatever. But what it really helped me last year with was I was able to put it on. I had a TV. I had an extra LCD TV or LED TV that I stuck on my miniature painting desk, and just would put on Critical Role, almost like a podcast, and just sort of let it play while I painted miniatures. And it was super helpful. It was very cool. And about halfway through the 250 episodes of that season, I actually started to sit down and eat dinner and actually watch for a little while before I would go over to the hobby desk. I'm going to check the biome here real quick. Still in the warped forest. Dude, this is for real? Is this like a different warped forest? Hold on, I got to check. This is crazy, right? I mean, it's like, I don't know how big warped forest is. It's the same warped forest. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Oh. We heard that, right? That was a blaze. That means we're by a fortress. I hear them. They're right up there. Okay, so that's good. We can go looking for that. We do need nether wart. We need blaze rods, so... Uh-oh. Another enderman. I almost looked that up there. All right. Hold on. Let's see. You guys heard the blaze, right? I mean, I heard it. It's a thing. It's real. I'm not just hallucinating while I'm wandering around in hell, am I? Anyway, yeah, so Critical Role turned out... I mean, I could sum it up. I always tell this to some folks when I'm telling them about Critical Role. That show actually brought me to tears 3 times. Literally emotionally hooked me to the point that I was like sad for... I was emotionally affected by certain things with some of the characters. I was very impressed by that. It was pretty crazy. And there's like a couple of scenes. There's a lot of comedy, that's pretty funny. Blaze crackles right over there. Right over there. We hear it. I saw it in the subtitles, so we know we're not crazy. Where is this fortress? How far away can a blaze be and to have it show up in our subtitles? Oh, what is that? Yep. I just want to get this glowstone. If it's easily gettable, I want to go just grab some since it's right here at level, foot level. Is this like fortress like completely buried? It's so bizarre. So anyway, yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of Critical Role. I'm watching season 3 or campaign 3 right now. I watch it I don't watch it live because like I said, I can't sit and watch 4 hours straight. And I also like the ability to pause and rewind in case I miss something. So I do watch it on Mondays. They release each episode the following Monday on YouTube. And that's when I check it out. If you've been curious about Dungeons & Dragons and you've never played, I would recommend Critical Role as a possible curiosity entry point, maybe to see what the game is and how it functions. Now, a lot of people point out that people watch, some new people new to Dungeons & Dragons might watch D&D or might watch Critical Role and then be disappointed in the actual game that they find or play with friends because of the quality may not be there. I heard the blaze again, man. I guess it's either above us or it's, I mean, that's kind of dumb for me to say. It's either above us or below. Yeah, obviously it's one or the other. Oh, there it is. Right? Is that a skeleton? Yeah. So we have a little bit of nether portal or nether fortress over there, and then what looks like a large one over here. So let's go to my torch, which is here, and we're gonna mine this way to keep our pathway sort of. Wow. Anyway, yeah, so there's a thing that people call it. They call it the, well, first they were calling it the Mercer effect, and then I feel it's just sort of the Critical Role effect, I guess, of people like having super high expectations for what a D&D game that they join with just normal players is probably not going to be of the quality level. And that's a lot. It's a lot of people said it was due to just Matt Mercer being such a crazy good dungeon master. And I disagree with that. I don't disagree that he's an excellent dungeon master. He is by far crazy good dungeon master, but I feel the quote unquote Critical Role effect is exacerbated intensely by not only how good the actors are that are just playing the game for fun, which they are. I mean, now they're doing it because they are a corporate entity. I mean, now they're doing it, for an audience for sure. A couple of the of the coolest episodes are when they do these live episodes for these huge audiences at game conventions. They were really, really fun to watch. But anyway, the actors are so good, and it's not just because they're actors. It's actually has a lot to do with the fact that they are such good friends first, and they all sort of understand how they all want to play the game. And it's just a different thing. I think people can find that if they find a group they're able to hang with for a long time and build a rapport with, and fine. But sometimes it takes a while, like anything else in life. It takes a while to put together a group of like-minded people. That has to happen at companies. It has to happen film production crews. You want to find a team of people. You want to find a team of people that you share goals with and mindsets with and creativity with. And as we all know, that can take time, and you can go through you can audition a lot of people in your life to find friendship and to find other things, that match up with your sensibilities. So, should I just I'm always a fan of not following terrain, just pillaring out, but that could be very dangerous with blazes running around. So I almost want to stay in the underground as long as possible and just pillar up to one of those things. But we also want to go down the level. I do have a scaffolding. So, oh man, it sounds like we might be like right above a spawner, which could be cool, but depends on how dangerous this gets. If we fall like right on top of them. Oh, there it is. We made it right down. I just backed up a little ways down the path, and hello, zombie pig man. Oh, blazes down there. Cool. So, all right, we got a little staircase down. That's pretty nice. Made it right into the fortress. Cool. I have to go kill those things, and I did not bring a shield. Oh, I told myself there was one thing I had to do today, and it was make a shield. Oh my goodness. Yes. Thank you, sir. Delivered it right to me, like a pizza order. I ordered up a blaze rod, and we got one. Super cool. I need to make a shield. Oh, why didn't I bring a shield? I'm so good at this game. All right, come here, buddy. Yes, I know. Nothing for me? Nothing for me. All right. Skeleton. Oh, a little slime. We got to get that dude. Okay, I want to save my arrows. Nothing for me. All right, there's some arrows. Cool. I wanted a magma cream. Oh, we got all kinds of netherrack. That's great. It is great because I want to make use of the red netherrack finally for roofs. Roofs. If we can get our soul sand, then we can get our skelly spawners up and running, which means we can get an enchantment table system set up. I actually don't like to put torches. I don't like to light up the fortresses because I don't like to hinder the spawning. Get out of my... Oh, man. I don't want to hinder the spawning of possible wither skeletons, but I also didn't bring a crafting bench. Can you make a crafting bench out of these trees? They make wood, right? So I can make a crafting bench? Because there's a particular technique that I like to do. I know everybody likes to put the blocks across the ceiling, but I like to do something... Oh, there's a spawner right there. Nice. Oh, no! What is happening? Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to just deal with everything here. Oh my goodness. What? I let the other guys despawn. Oh, this is nuts, dude. This is nuts. Oh my goodness, what is happening? I'm doomed. I'm gonna be very doomed. Oh yeah. Oh, and I got withered. Oh man. Ah boy. Well, there we go. I knew I probably wouldn't make it. I don't know. It was a little more difficult than I didn't think I was gonna get swamped by mobs quite as bad. I meant to bring slabs so I could put them across the ceiling. Okay, well, I have arbored stuff down there. Things if I can run in there fast enough. At least I have a pathway to get back. That's no problem. All right. It's all expected. At least that was. I pretty much gear myself mentally for not making it through my first adventure in the Nether. But geez, I didn't even I don't know. I got swamped by wither skeletons and regular skeletons and blazes all at once. That was pretty unlucky. Oh, I should bring some slabs or at least a crafting bench. All right, really quick there, made some slabs and a crafting bench, and man, I do like this build with the shaders on. It's pretty cool. It's a little weird, but you know, what isn't weird that I build, I guess. Oh yeah, I put the bases down in here. Hopefully I can run down there and grab things quickly enough. Let's see. All right. Okay. At least the stuff I exploded on a staircase that isn't part of the actual Nether fortress. So what is in here? Who are you? What is this? Are there skeletons here already? What's going on? Oh, I saw some weird shape there that I was not. There we go. Big man, you getting on my nerves. Oh, I didn't make a shield. I'm so dumb again. Why didn't I bring... I can just go back. I should go back and make a shield. That would be the thing to do. This is not right. It's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do right here. See, now, if you put slabs, you can put the slabs on the lower block instead of putting big blocks across the top. Which, if you have big blocks across the top, the eye line to the blaze is still open. And if you have eye line to the blaze is when they shoot at you. But if you put lower or top slabs on the second high block, then you can get out of these like this. Like that, and then you can run back here, you can just crouch, and under you go, but then your eye line is blocked from the other mobs. So, I kind of like that idea. Yeah, see how he flares up? He's going to shoot at me, but when he loses when we lose eye line to each other, then he doesn't fire. Which means there we go. Oh, goodness. There we go. Here we go. All right, so I can get some magma cream for sure if I'm, like, careful about stuff. So should I go take the little guy on or the big guys? Oh, I almost hit that kid. Oh, and there's another blaze. I want that magma cream. Oh, I can't because I don't have any inventory space. I gotta get rid of something here. What's happening? Whoa. Okay. All right. Come here, dude. There we go. There we go. Bring him to me. I want to go get the ball that I dropped, but let me see. First, I want to... man, there's a lot of withers spawning. Come on. There we go. There we go, buddy. Come on. A lot of withers spawning, but no skulls. There we go. Finally got one. so I could make some fire resistance potions is what I wanted that for. I'll take those bones, and maybe we can go down here and camera this guy out. Oh man, another blaze, another blaze. Oh, hey, maybe we're gonna get some nether wart finally, and soul sand. No. Oh boy, more blazes up there. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on through here, and we'll see how it all goes. Wow, look at all these guys. Whoa. I wonder if they're all spawning here because this is warped forest. I think that's why the spawns must be crazier, because regular mobs don't spawn in the warped forest. Right? So the mob cap must be pretty low outside. In a second here, I'll check and make sure that that's the biome we had. Oh, hello, skeleton. I mean, there's definitely more wither skeletons spawning in here than I'm used to seeing in a typical fortress. And we are still in the warped forest, so I feel like that's actually working for and against us. Oh. As far as like all these wither skeletons appearing, I mean, there's definitely more spawns than I've... Oh no, come on, come on. Get out of here, dude. Why you gotta... Bingo. That's very cool. We'll take all that. That's one thing. But it's not the thing. I need that soul sand, though. I usually end up getting too greedy on the first nether runs. Oh. There we go. Using the crossbow to great effect. I'm very curious to see how well the crossbow does once I have some enchantments on it. I hope it does cool. I know it isn't. It's not nearly as good as the bow. I understand that. I don't really care. There we go. Perfect. We got the soul sand in here. Let's be careful. Let's be careful real quick. So this is all... Oh, interesting. This is a large fortress, so I don't think, though, I'm going to explore everything. I shouldn't be crazy like that. Let's grab all of this. You know, one thing we haven't heard here, because we're in a warped forest, is we haven't heard any ghasts. That's pretty rad. Pretty unique environment. I'm totally going to get myself lost, right? This is a dead end, right? Yes, okay. These skeletons just spawn constantly. It's so cool. What is that? Oh, I thought that was a blaze spawner up there. Yeah, see, I need to quit while I'm ahead. This is when I need to go. I need to leave. I always do this. I keep going, and I'm gonna die again. Like, why am I still going through here? I can come back anytime. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That is basalt. Am I right? But yeah, actually, I do want some of this stuff, I feel, for building purposes. Is this not specific to the... oh, it's in the warped forest. I didn't realize you could... I'm surrounded by wither skeletons. I hear them everywhere. They must be above. Anyway, I'll pick up some of this stuff. I don't necessarily really like this block, but it is a nice, I don't know, nice to have some. Oh, is this blackstone? Yeah, cool. I've wanted to get some blackstone. That's why I wanted, that's the only reason I wanted to find the basalt delta, because I know it's a really terrible biome to be adventuring in, but I did want that for building, so maybe I'll hang out here and mine up some stuff, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so picked up a few stacks of blackstone. Yeah, we got 5 stacks of blackstone, 1 stack of that basalt, which, yes, Mo veterans, Mo vets. I know you remember me saying basalt. Got to get some of that basalt, but it's basalt, which I've ingrained into my brain now. Let's see if we can do some FPS gameplay here. Some whatever that's called. You know. Oh, that's a bunch of blaze rods. Okay, let's go. I'm cutting my losses like I normally never do, and I'm just heading home. All in all, I think this is a pretty awesome fortress because of how many wither skeletons seem to spawn here. I do know I was thinking that I think Soul Sand Valley is where you're actually supposed to want to find a fortress in order to make a wither skeleton farm, because only skeletons, I think, in ghasts spawn there, like literally nothing else. So like not even zombie pigmen, which is a huge bonus. That was I would count that as a successful run through the Nether, even though I only found one biome or two. Oh, and the Nether portal, of course, is facing the wrong way. It's kind of clunky to have to come out and then you're always facing the wrong way. But oh goodness, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to get used to coming out of here and like turning to the left or right. All right, everybody, have a great week. Be nice to each other. Realize that everybody's going through their own thing all the time, and remember, if you ain't winning, you learning.